1. This article on Tesla was printed in the New York Times, December 8, 1915. It is referenced in the Eastlund patent records for the HAARP. New York Times, December 8, 1915. Nikola Tesla, the inventor, has filed patent applications on the essential parts of a machine, the possibilities of which test a layman's imagination and promise a parallel of Thor's shooting thunderbolts from the sky to punish those who had angered the gods. Suffice it to say that the invention will go through space with a speed of 300 miles per second, a manless ship without propelling engine or wings, sent by electricity to any desired point on the globe on its errand of destruction, if destruction its manipulator wishes to effect. That is 18,000 miles per minute, which is around our globe in under a minute and a half, or aimed directly through the globe, as most of Tesla's patents were claimed to do, in 27 seconds. Bet. It is not a time, said Dr. Tesla yesterday, to go into the details of this thing. It is founded upon a principle that means great things in peace, it can be used for great things in war. But I repeat, this is no time to talk of such things. It is perfectly practicable to transmit electrical energy without wires and produce destructive effects at a distance. I have already constructed a wireless transmitter which makes this possible, and have described it in my technical publications, among which, refer to my patent number 1/19732 recently granted. With a transmitter of this kind we are enabled to project electrical energy in any amount to any distance. HAARP's output is a full gigawatt, and apply it for innumerable purposes, both in war and peace. Through the universal adoption of this system, ideal conditions for the maintenance of law and order will be realized, for then the energy necessary to the enforcement of right and justice will be normally productive, yet potential, and in any moment available, for attack and defense. The power transmitted need not be necessarily destructive, for, if distance is made to depend upon it, its withdrawal or supply will bring about the same results as those now accomplished by force of arms. New York Times, December 8, 1915. 2. An article referenced in Eastlund's patent application for the device now known as HAARP ran in the New York Times on September 22, 1940 and reads as follows. New York Times, September 22, 1940. Nikola Tesla, one of the truly great inventors who celebrated his 84th birthday on July 10, tells the writer that he stands ready to divulge to the United States government the secret of his teleforce, with which, he said, airplane motors would be melted at a distance of 250 miles, so that an invisible Chinese wall of defense would be built around the country. This teleforce, he said, is based on an entirely new principle of physics that no one has ever dreamed about, different from the principle embodied in his inventions relating to the transmission of electrical power from a distance, for which he has received a number of basic patents. This new type of force, Mr. Tesla said, would operate through a beam 100 millionth of a square centimeter in diameter, and could be generated from a special plant that would cost no more than $2 million and would take only about 3 months to construct. The beam, he states, involves 4 new inventions, 2 of which already have been tested. One of these is a method of apparatus for producing rays and other manifestations or energy in free air, eliminating the necessity for a high vacuum. A second is a method and process for producing very great electrical force. The third is a method for amplifying this force, and the fourth is a new method for producing a tremendous electrical repelling force. This would be the projector, or gun, of the system. The voltage for propelling the beam to its objective, according to the inventor, will attain a potential of 50 million volts. With this enormous voltage, he said, microscopic electrical particles of matter will be catapulted on their mission of defensive destruction. He has been working on this invention, he added, for many years and has recently made a number of improvements in it. New York Times, September 22, 1940.